All right, Trey, new intro here for the Bear Pack. Let's throw up the subscriber goals. We have our winner from the 9K subs, Big Lynn 734. You did win. We're going to put a $500 cap on that sports memorabilia giveaway. So reach out to us at Bears Profit Plays or bearsprofitplays@gmail.com. We have a $500 cap on that. Big Lynn 734 was the winner of the 9K subs. Trey, let's put that down because we have the 10K subs coming up. We're giving up $1,000. We're giving away $1,000 to the Bear Pack community. 10K subs, we only need like 700 more. So we're going to have that 10K sub giveaway soon. And then the 12K sub giveaway, we're going to send some people to the games. But let's take a look at the people who are going to be guest picking with us over the next several weeks. We had our live spin drawing. These are the people who did win. So if you see your name, please reach out to us, bearsprofitplays@gmail.com or at bearsprofit on Twitter. If you see your name, you will be coming on the show to give out your picks. Again, when you come on the show, you have a potential to win $500, $300, or $200. Dennis was the guest picker last week. We're going to put his record up there so everybody can see it and see what they have to get for the upcoming weeks. But if you see your name, reach out to us. Trey, enough talking. Let's get into the video. All right, guys, let's get some NFL picks and props for Monday, November 27th slate of games. Trey, before we get into our leaderboard, let's take a look at the guest picker leaderboard. Dennis, he rounded us out with a 20-18 performance in the first week. Our new picker this week is going to be Kellen. Welcome, Kellen. The bar is set a little bit high, but I think you can definitely go over 50% and get the top spot for that $500 cash reward for the first two guest pickers. And then if you see your name, guys, on this leaderboard, make sure you reach out to us, bearsprofitplays@gmail.com or on Twitter, bearsprofit, and we'll get you guys set up for the next week or so of picks. Trey, let's take a look at our NFL leaderboard. Start us off.
Yeah, at the moment, I'm 0-0. I have a chance to go 2-0, though. I gave out Sunday Night Football game, so it has not started as we're recording. But I gave out the Chargers plus 3.5 against the Ravens, and also gave out the over 48.5 total points in that game. I have a lot of confidence in Brandon Staley, something I thought I could never say out loud.
Yeah, and then I had the Houston Texans on the money line against the Jags. We needed one more yard of that Amendola field goal. It was from 58. He needed one more yard on it, doinked off the crossbar for the loss. So we did take the loss there. We're going to move on to Monday Night Football. It's going to be the Minnesota Vikings going up against the Chicago Bears. The Vikings at home -3. The over-under set at 44. Trey, I'll have you start.
Yeah, guys, and if I'm being honest here, I do think this game's going to be a blowout. I'm not entirely sure why the spread is this close. Give me the Vikings here at -2.5 in this game. I'm going to buy a half point. I easily think the Vikings should be able to win this game by a field goal. That's because we have a perfect combination here. A terrible team and a terrible head coach, and that's something that the Bears both have. Matt Eberflus, he is just a terrible coach. He's 0-9 in the NFC North as the Bears head coach, and he's yet to beat a team that has a winning record throughout his entire career as the Bears head coach as well. That is just no bueno. And to make it worse, this Bears team is just not inspiring either. They barely come this game averaging over 20 points per game with 20.9 points per game. They're going to need to score a lot more than that to cover this game, let alone win. This Vikings team, they're coming this game with a ton of momentum, winners of 5 out of their last 6 games. And they've also dominated this matchup historically as well. Minnesota, they've won 5 straight games against Chicago, winning those games by an average score of 25-15. So winning this matchup by an average of double digits. And I do expect something similar here in this game. So give me the home team here. I'm going to take the Vikings -2.5.
Yeah, Trey. It looks like Justin Jefferson is not going to play in this game. He's waiting to be 100% healthy, which I understand. The Minnesota Vikings, they're fighting for a playoff spot. The Chicago Bears, they're fighting to keep a top 5 pick for themselves, including the Panthers pick, who they already have the number 1 pick for. This is too small of a spread, I think, for me to back the Bears. They have been playing very competitive football. They should have beat the Lions the last time out. They fell short in that game. I'm going to take the Vikings with you -2.5. Josh Styles has been doing a really good job as the Minnesota temporary quarterback with Kirk Cousins being out with that torn Achilles. He's using his legs a lot, which I love, and he should cause problems for this Bears defense. I think the Vikings should take this game by at least a touchdown. So I'm going to go with them -2.5 as the play. Kellen, your first play, your first pick. Are we going to sweep or are you taking the Bears?
You guys are making it easy on me this one. I'm going to stick with you guys, and I'm going to take the Vikings.
All right.
Like Trey said, they've won the last 5 meetings. They've got the Pastronaut. I mean, in my opinion, he makes them better than Kirk Cousins does. They got more options, run or pass. So, yeah, I'm going with the Vikings. I think they'll blow them out.
All right, we're sweeping the board on the game picks. Let's move over to the player props. Trey, I'll have you start us off.
I love a good old-fashioned team sweep there, but I was 0-1 on Sunday with the player props, and it was surprising. I gave out Jalen Warren over 71.5 rush plus receiving yards versus the Bengals, and Warren, he only finished with 62 rush plus receiving yards in this game, but he got 16 touches, so I would have figured he would have got that over there, but he did not, so it was just a little bit painful to watch for me.
Yep, and I'm at 1-0. I had C.J. Stroud over 272.5 passing yards. They did lose the game, but he did have that last couple-minute drive to get us over that 272.5 passing yards going up against the Jags. So we did kick the 1-0 day. Let's move on to tomorrow. Trey, I'll have you start us off.
Yeah, I'm going to be going over to the receiving yards here, guys, and give me DJ Moore to go over 61.5 receiving yards against the Vikings. I know that I did just say that I think the Bears are going to get creamed in this game, but that means I think they're going to be throwing the ball a ton here. And DJ Moore, he's basically the only good Chicago Bears skill player. And Justin Fields, he absolutely loves peppering him with targets because Fields and Moore, they've only played 7 games together so far this season. And Moore, he's averaging 7.3 catches per game and turn that into a massive 96.9 receiving yards per game, which is way over this number. And I do expect Moore to show up here in this primetime game because I think that he's wanting to get shipped out of the Chicago Bears team. So he knows that he needs to continue to put good tape out there. And this Vikings team, they're in the middle of the pack when it comes to passing yards allowed per game. They give up 227 passing yards per game, which is 16th in the NFL. But I do expect DJ Moore to catch a deep ball or two here in this game. So give me DJ Moore. I'm taking him to go over 61.5 receiving yards versus the Vikings.
Yeah, Trey, kind of strange here for my player prop today. I'm going to take Justin Fields to go over 1.5 passing plus rushing plus receiving touchdowns with the Bears. I know, guys, it's strange to have a Bears player to have 2+ touchdowns and then have the Vikings -2.5 as your play, but I think Justin Fields and the Bears are going to keep this game interesting in the first half. I'm not done believing in Justin Fields. I was the last man standing for the Zach Wilson. I'll be the last man standing for Justin Fields here. They're playing better football, and he does need to use his legs more because last season he was really good with his legs. The Minnesota Vikings, they do have a mid-tier passing defense this season, but the rushing defense has been pretty good for them. I can see Justin Fields finding a touchdown with his legs, taking on some pressure with that really bad offensive line he has, and him just taking off for a scamper or a touchdown. I think we see Justin Fields have a rushing touchdown and a passing touchdown, so the Vikings take this game 27-14 from the Bears. Give me Justin Fields to have over 1.5 passing plus rushing plus receiving touchdowns as my play. Kellen, what do you like?
I'm with you guys here again. I'm taking a Bear prop, and I'm going to take DJ Moore, but instead of yards, I'm taking receptions. He's at 4.5. The last 3 games he's played with Justin Fields, he's had 7, 8, 8. So I like him. He's their only offensive weapon outside of Justin Fields' legs. So give me DJ Moore over 4.5 receptions.
All right, Trey, we found ourselves in a weird situation. We all 3 have Bears picks. Should we at least attempt to throw out a Minnesota Vikings prop here?
I was thinking for mine, and you guys can let me know. I know the Bears' rushing defense is honestly top 5 in the NFL. So I was thinking about Alexander Madison under or Ty Chandler under. I was thinking Ty Chandler under 32.5 because he's been in a Jag his entire career, and I feel like that's just way too high. But I was I didn't want to throw out any unders for Monday Night Football. But that's just something I thought. Any props for you guys?
I wish we could take Madison to fumble. That would be a great prop to have there. I mean, Hawkinson, maybe his receiving yards, Bears defense, secondary, they're kind of bad. Kellen, you like anything maybe for the Vikings?
Yeah, actually, I was going to go. This would have been my second pick. Would have been Josh Dobbs over pass yards.
Okay.
I mean, Chicago's pass defense is horrible.
They are.
So
they're really bad.
All I have to say. So that would have been my second pick. Would be over his pass yards.
All right, couple more options for you guys on the Minnesota side. We all took Bears, so there's a couple Minnesota just to make everybody in the chat happy. Trey, let's take a look at that graphic and we'll get out of here.
Yeah, and I gave out the Minnesota Vikings -2.5 against the Bears. I feel like this is way too low of a number. This Bears offense is just not inspiring for me, and this Vikings team seems to be pulling all the strings at the right time. And I'm also going with DJ Moore over 61.5 receiving yards. I feel like Justin Fields is just going to be peppering him with targets, just like Kellen said. I like his over receptions as well because he's been averaging over that with Fields. So I think that DJ Moore is going to have a great game.
Yep, we're sweeping the boards with the Vikings -2.5. And then I got Justin Fields over 1.5 pass plus rush with receiving touchdowns. I think the Bears make it interesting. I think they at least scored 2 touchdowns, both of those coming from Justin Fields. So, guys, that's going to do it for info, plays, and props for Monday, November 27th slated games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please be sure to drop a like in this video and subscribe to the channel below. We'll see you guys next video, and thanks for watching. Multiple questions this morning about how to become a member for the YouTube channel. Let's do that really quick tutorial. You're going to go to youtube.com. You're going to go to Bears Profit Plays. You're going to search it in. You're going to hit our thing. There's a join button right just to the right of subscribe. You're going to click that. There's 2 options. You have the Bear Pack for $4.99. That gives you access to YouTube member plays. And then you have the Bear Pack Gold for $7.99 a month. That gives you access to our member plays on YouTube. And it gives you a 1-month membership to our website, bearsprofitplays.com. So if you get the Bear Pack Gold, you save yourself $2 a month, a little bit cheaper if you want to do that. But that is the tutorial for anybody that needed it. We had multiple questions today through email about how to do it, and it wasn't working. But if you want to know, there it is right there. Trey,